Hello all, welcome. This is Daniel, your host. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome. All right, everyone. As you know, I'm a big sci-fi fantasy fan, and I am part of the fandom Menace. But today I want to talk to you something that's an older show. I understand this. Star Trek Enterprise. When I was a kid growing up, I didn't really get to see too many Star Treks. My dad was a massive Star Wars fan. I'm a massive Star Wars fan. And I also liked SG-1, I liked a lot of all the older shows, 18, blah, blah. But I never really got into Star Trek. I watched quite a few of the original Star Trek episodes. Like the Lizard, like the one with the Lizard and the, Lizard Man and, some of the others. But other than that, I never really got into much. I knew about Picard a little bit. Not the new show Picard. That's, ugh. But I'm talking about like old, So Star Trek Enterprise is something new for me. It's my first time watching it all the way through. I just finished the first season. I'm on the second season now. And I'm telling you, it's pretty interesting. I like it. I've enjoyed, Captain Archer and his journeys. A lot of the episodes are really good. I know it's on Netflix right now, so that's why I started watching it. I saw it was on Netflix, and I said, I don't think I've seen that one before. And so I started watching it. Yes, it is by the same actor who played on Quantum Theory. Was it Quantum Theory? I can't remember the name of the show now. Crap. He was on. It was that one where he changed different people. Like he'd be different people throughout time and have to make sure he accomplished whatever he needed to accomplish, and then he would move on to the next person. Quantum leaping, quantum something. God, I can't think of it. That's gonna bug me for a while now. I'll have to look that up later. I hate when that happens. My brain just goes, nope. So I had it earlier. Anyways, he's a great actor. I liked all the crew. It was just some of the episodes are kind of weird. Like the time travel stuff kind of. See, I've never been a big fan of time travel stuff, but except for like Doctor Who. So it was interesting. Some of it, how their cook was actually a guy from the future, and a bunch of other stuff. I don't know. But yeah. A lot of episodes I enjoyed. The one where the lizard chick, I can't remember what her name was, or the name of the episode, but they had the bowl of marbles, and he put his hand in there, could reach other's mind, and he got pregnant. And then one guy got pregnant. Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was like in his ribs too. It was weird. It was like up here. So that was a good episode. They had several great episodes, and if you haven't seen Star Trek Enterprise, and if you're thinking about getting into it, just do it. It's been good so far. I know it's been out forever, longer than most, but I'm kind of getting back into old classic stuff. Since a lot of the new stuff kind of sucks, I kind of want to jump back. Watch things maybe I've never seen before. I suggest you do the same. Go watch some Star Wars. If you've never seen Star Wars, go watch the original Star Wars, not the new trilogy. That was fucking crap. Just get into something that maybe you haven't checked out before. Maybe get some books that you haven't read before. My brother, he's now reading the Summer trilogy. I sent him because I finished it. I finished after I did my review. My brother wanted to kind of get into his how the guy he was trying to edit the book, and so he wanted to learn from other writers how they kind of wrote out their stories. He's not trying to copy him, but he's trying to figure out his own way of how we want to tell the story. And so he started reading the first novice. That's why he dropped that review. I hope you all enjoy it. It was actually pretty good. Next he'll be doing each of the first 3 books, and he really liked the first one, so that was great. But see, that's the stuff right now. The entertainment sucks. Some of our entertainment now is all preachy. It has become nothing but a moral lecture from a bunch of, especially in Hollywood, is fucking ridiculous. Everybody knows that Hollywood is one of the most disgusting places on earth, from child sex trafficking to fucking everything you could think of. Drugs are out of control, rape, all that kind of stuff. All these people are Me Tooing other, especially directors and stuff like that, because what they would do is the ladies would sleep their way to certain roles. Yeah, Hollywood is and then them having to try to morally tell us what to do it's hypocritical, it's disturbing, it's stupid. These people have no right to tell us how to live our lives. They're, as Gary says, they are professional pretenders. They don't know what real life is. They go to their mansions, to their jets, to their little studios, and they pretend to be somebody else and get paid hundreds of millions of dollars to do it, and then they go, hey, you down there, little people, this is how you should live your life. No, go do your cocaine, shut the fuck up. Stop raping kids. For God's sake, Hollywood, stop raping kids. Anyways, that's not what this, but that's the whole point of this, is we have to delve back into the older shows. We have to delve back into stuff before it became Star Trek did have some politics in it. But think about it. They had an episode where they had internment camps, where they went and saw this, race, and the guy was justifying as protecting the people. And I could see both sides of that argument. And he's right in the way that sometimes they were protective, sometimes they were horribly done, though. See, and yes, America had made mistakes. We did that with World War II, when we, arrested all those Asians and put them in camps, crappy camps, and we treated them less than human, and they weren't responsible. And fear, prejudices, stuff like that, took control of people. And yeah, it is sad to see. It is. That is something we, as a black spot in our history, just like slavery was. But I also can see from their argument too. I didn't live during that time. Fear has a way of really motivating people. And it's sad that right now we have a problem where the government's using fear against us. Taking away our rights to gather in churches, and they won't allow us to go to church, but they'll allow rioters in the streets. Stuff like that is beyond stupid. You have to wear a mask everywhere you go because we deem it gonna help you, when most of the medical people I've talked to say it's not really doing anything. It makes people less fearful. And the people losing their minds out there because they're allowing fear to take hold. The mainstream media is the worst at it. Mainstream media is absolutely corrupt right now. Every single one, from Fox News to CNN to MSNBC, every single one is owned from one side or another of the political fucking circle. And they want power to be in their court and their court alone, so they'll twist whatever they have to prove that power stays in their court or changes courts. And they'll use fear, they'll use violence, they'll slander, they'll manipulate, and they'll destroy people's lives to get it. And we have to fight against that. Star Trek, it was always a show. Yes, I knew about it when I was a kid. Of course I did. Everybody knew about Star Trek. Even if I didn't get to watch many of the episodes, I knew what Star Trek was all about. It was a scientific show that was less fantasy and more, how could this become our future? This is a future which is bright. We're exploring universes. We have made mistakes. We've learned from our mistakes. We have grown past our prejudices. We are no longer, the money, drugs, war, all that stuff is gone. Disease, everything. And we've moved past it into a brighter future. And we're going into different worlds, discovering their cultures, helping them learn from our past. And they have the Vulcans, who believe we're still too stupid to get out, and we're too reckless, even though the Vulcans have their own fucking problems with using, like that whole listening post where they, if you know the episodes I'm talking about, they had a monastery that was supposed to be a sacred monastery, but they snuck a little listening post inside underneath that were spying on their neighbors. And they justify it their way, and so it was fine. And then, you know, of course, the science officer, what's her name, Jarl, something like that. She actually told them to go F themselves at the end of the series, because she's like, you used a sacred site in a dishonorable way. And, you know, she's learning that maybe suppressing your emotions isn't always the best. You know, certain things like that. So, you know, people need to learn. Sorry, I got a text. Really weird. Yeah, so if you haven't seen the Star Trek shows, I'm just going to start watching all the original Star Trek stuff. I know Voyager is still out there, Deep Space Nine, a couple others. I don't know if I want to get into Voyager because it has Picard. And I've seen what they did to Picard in the future, and I don't know if I want to... Because that's what the future is. That's what they're going to lead that show into, and it's sad. So yeah, I hope to get into some really good old Star Trek, and I hope to get on with people who are other Phantom Menace guys who like Star Trek, and we discuss it. You know, good Star Trek, not the shit they come out with now. CBS has completely destroyed Star Trek in every sense of the word. Unfortunately, at least they're not Doctor Who, which was really bad, and Star Wars is pretty bad too. But you know, like the three big sci-fi franchises have all been kind of corrupted. I'm just glad Stargate's over and kind of done with, because I do not want to see them remake that. God, no. Please, God. Redo this SG-1. Not in this time period. They would make it fucking horrible. SG-1 was one of my favorite shows of all time growing up. So, I hope you all stay safe, stay healthy, good to each other, and just remember we're all part of this together. Especially the fandom, especially the Phantom Menace. We are struggling together, and yes, we can turn on each other every once in a while. We're only a hashtag. We're not a group. We don't have leaders. We don't have rules. Well, we have some rules, like be good to each other. Don't try to destroy each other's channels. You know, don't flag. Don't. If you're mad at somebody else for some reason, try to, you know, work it out. If you can't, then. I try to stay out of all that stuff. I try to stay out of all of the, you know, the drama, because I just want to talk about the stuff I love, talk about stuff that made me falling, and promote my book, which is coming along really well. And by the way, we are setting up a subscribe star. My brother and me are working on it right now. We plan on doing a couple different levels. I think it starts at $4.99 and goes up to like $10 and then $20. I was thinking of doing a Patreon until they got sued. You know, we don't see that going. You know, I don't want to be silent. Whoa, sorry about that. My ball fell. So, if we do a subscribe star, if we actually do it, I'll let you guys know. It'll help support me, the channel. It'll help support the book. And if you didn't see already, we have a Teespring store. We have technically two. It's one called the Meosphere Origins merchandise, and then the Meosphere Origins Shadow. Shadow's where you find the Shadow Demon stuff. It's like t-shirts with the Shadow Demon art on it. The merchandise one has Arthas shirts, is the Meosphere Origins, the logo that you saw on my thing. There's posters on there. I will have a poster coming soon here myself, and a mug I ordered already for the show off. A poster I'll be putting when I do my live streams, where you see the Baby Yoda poster. Getting rid of that guy, and I'm putting out my poster. The tiers we were talking about, the $4.99 one will probably be like, I'll record certain videos only for those, you know, that tier. Maybe I'll do like a membership stream for them or something. We're trying to think about ways that really will make people want to go in. The $10 one, I believe, I can't remember what we did for that one. I'll have to find out. But the 21 is every 2 months that you're subscribed, you get a merchandise item. Like the first 2 months, you get a poster, signed poster, by the way. I'll have it mailed to me. I'll sign it, and I'll mail it out to you guys, whoever it is. You'll have to email me your address and stuff. And then after 2 more months, you get a shirt. And then I think we were thinking about doing like if you are subscribed to that level, the $20 level for a whole year, we will be mailing them the signed copy of the book. So I'll be getting several books myself, and I'll be signing a bunch of them, and then I'm sending them out to certain people. If you go on that level, that's how you get it, or a couple of other creators I plan on sending it to for reviews. I know Gary I'm sending one to. I want to send one to Doomcock from from Doomcock, his channel, from Overlord DVD, sorry. As from Heel vs. Babyface, I want to send him one if I can. Culture Casino, I want to send him one because he's been a big supporter of mine and helped me grow my channel quite a bit. Stuff like that. So they could read and really give. I want honest opinions. So every one of these people I send to, I expect nothing from. Okay, I don't expect positive or negative. I don't expect winning their whatever. I want honest opinions about my writing. I want honest opinions about the world I'm creating. I am really working on how to develop not just the world, but each and every book. I already have a 4-book plan in my mind, so as I continue, you'll get to see how that develops. And I continue to do more if you guys love it. So, in comics and so forth and so on. So I can't wait. Thank you all for staying here. I know it's a little bit longer video. Definitely check out the Star Trek show. It was really good. I am really enjoying the second season. I need to get my Umbrella episode 2 review out to you guys. I did watch it. I'm going to watch it again because it's been since last week since I've seen it. Also do Patrol season 2 I'm watching. So yeah, but I really like the Star Trek. I've been watching every episode like almost all day yesterday. Thank you all. Again, stay safe, stay healthy. Please sub, like, and share. If you haven't subbed before, I hope I've earned your subscription. I'm trying to hit 100 soon. I am now at 73, I believe. Thank you all for subbing who have been following and supporting me so far. Please continue to do so. When we have that subscribe star finished and done, we'll let you know. Thank you all. Have a good night. Peace.